Hey guys, I'm DK here and I'm back with another Beyblade Burst 2 pack unboxing. This time we have Orpheus and Unicrest. Alright, so here's the front of the box and here's the back of the box. Enjoy. Inside the box, you get the instructions and the Beyblades themselves. Alright, so let's look at Unicrest U2 first. So now the driver that Unicrest comes with is called Jaggy. And now Jaggy was originally seen in Doomsizer D2, and it's basically a star hole flat. It's very, very hard to control. The disc this Beyblade comes with is called Upper. Now, Upper was originally seen in Holy Horror Suit or Hyper Horror Suit H2, and it's alright. I mean, it's decently heavy, but it's not good. And then, you can see it's like supposed to cause uppercuts, but since Beyblades don't touch the discs, it's pretty much useless. Alright, now let's look at the layer. Unicrest U2. It's this nice, clear, red color. But the rest of it's kind of rubbish. Like, the blue and the red don't mix. The only blue that does mix is the thing around the eyes. And the groove is nice, but the rest is garbage. Here's the code for those who want it. Yeah, the entire color scheme kind of ruins it, honestly. The blue is just not good in this, and Unicrest, it was only good because of its tightness. So, let's see if this Unicrest holds up to the previous Unicrest I unboxed. And it's tight going in and and loose coming out. It's very loose. It makes Unicrest as useless as it was for the Tomy version. And basically the only good Unicrest is the one that came with its own 2-pack with Doomsizer 2. Alright, now let's look at Orpheus 02. Now the driver it comes with is called Defense, and it's the first defense type driver, and it's basically a 5 out of 10, basically meaning anything worse than it is going to be lower than a 5, and anything better than it's going to be above a 5. And it's always going to be a 5 because this is how it began, and things are supposed to expand on it rather than detract from it. It's a very good defense type driver, in my opinion. And the disc this Beyblade comes with is called Armed. And now Armed was originally seen in Wyvron W1. And though it looks bulky, it's very hollow and it's pretty much useless. Alright, here's the main attraction, the Hasbro original layer, Orpheus 02. When I first saw this in HasCon, I immediately thought it was some kind of recolor of Quetzalcoatl, even though we already knew what Quetzalcoatl was. It looks very much like Quetzalcoatl, and though it looks very nice, it looks way nicer though. It has a music staff and some notes on it, and some lines for the harmonica, I think. No, I don't know what that thing is called. I forget what his instrument is called. Dang. Alright, so yeah, it's a very round layer, it looks very nice. It's probably going to be very good for defense. Here's the code for those who want it, and yeah, it looks very nice, that's for sure. Hopefully it is very tight, that would be nice. For a nice change for defense types being actually tight. So yeah, now let's actually see how tight it is. And that's hard. Okay, that was nice. Orpheus is very tight. That is surprising. My first time seeing a defense type actually tight. Like, other defense types are kind of trash in their tightness, but Orpheus is very good. Like, it's tight. Like, it's tighter than Tyros T2, which is a good thing, because Tyros T2 is pretty darn tight. Alright, now let's go on to the verdict and see, is this set really worth it? Now, I'd say this is a 5 out of 10, mainly because Orpheus is literally the only thing you'd want this for. Unicrest is trash, the parts are trash, it's not really that tight. Orpheus is the best thing ever, Armed is decent, defense is decent, Orpheus is god-tier defense, like, it's tight, it doesn't burst, it's very, very tight. So yes, 5 out of 10, definitely for Orpheus, but because it's a 2-pack, I can't give it a 10 out of 10, because Orpheus is the only thing you'd want. If it was 10 out of 10, that means both of the bays are good, like Tyros' pack, but this is not a 10 out of 10, it's a 5 out of 10. It's really bad for Orpheus. Like, I wish it was a better, but like Unicrest really takes this thing down. And because it's a Hasbro original Bay, you don't really get to experience it in Cartomi, so yes, you should get this, because this is a Hasbro only experience, and yeah, that's basically it. Orpheus, very good Bay. Unicrest, pretty trash, 5 out of 10 overall.